All right, what is up, YouTube? So we are back for another video. So our other side hustle of the month that we're attempting to learn is Forex trading. We're using a platform right now called Pocket Options, but I also want to learn to trade on a platform called MetaTrader. So just going right now through education, reading different books, and really, so this is going to be about learning, how to trade the market. Learning market movement. So it's really about reading charts, technical analysis, reading candlesticks. And so I'm not really going to be breaking those things down in this video. I kind of, I understand candlesticks. So the green ones, these are bullish, bearish candlesticks. But there's more details to that. You got to know what makes up a bullish candlestick versus a bearish. And then the different types of candlesticks, like you can see, they have different formations. And so all this is information. So anyway, long story short, we're going to be taking our $66 account. This is kind of just a mess around account. Just threw some money in here. So right now the account balance is $66. I'm going to be doing some live trades for you guys to see if we can grow it. And see if we can just maybe grow, 2 or 3% for the duration of this video. I'll be doing another cool video with pocket options as well throughout the month. But we're going to be opening up some things that's going to help us make some decent trading decisions. So basically a few resources before we get started. So Trading View, this is where we're going to be looking at our charts at. And we have Forex Factory, which gives us news, which does affect the movement, with currency pairs and whatnot and the strength. And then the last one is called Currency Strength Meter. And so this is also an important tool to use to kind of see the strength of the currencies we are trading, because that is also a big factor. Okay, great. So let's go back to Pocket Options. If you want to create your Pocket Option account, it's pretty simple. Just go to pocketoption.com. Name and email. You fund your account using like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or you can use like Coinbase or Ethereum. Some different. You can just walk through the process. It's not complicated at all. If you guys want a tutorial on that, just leave a comment. Let me know. But you shouldn't need one because it's pretty easy to do. Okay, so. Anyway, under our live account, we want to be under currencies. We're not going to trade OTC, and OTC stands for over the counter. We want to use the ones without OTC because they follow the rules more and the rules of trading and kind of how currency and how it normally moves. If you trade OTC is very volatile and doesn't trade like the normal market does. And so OTC, when it stands for over the counter, that means trading done like after hours, like the market isn't open. Like for example, the stock market is open. It opens up at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, closes at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're trading after those hours, you're kind of trading OTC. Same thing with the Forex. It opens up, I believe, like 6 p.m. or 6:30 Eastern Time, sometime around there. And yeah. So if you trade after those hours, and I think that's Monday through Friday, after Friday at like 5, I think it closes. It doesn't open back up till 6:30. I'm yawning so much on Sundays. Anyway, so the way this platform works is it's risky if you don't make smart trades. But so you can see when I click these currency pairs, you can see right here 70%, 70%, 66%. What that means is, for example, we'll actually go right here to this trade amount. So let's see if I find an example right now. So we find a chart we like. So we're looking at right now, have some indicators. This is the Keltner channel, and we also got our stochastic oscillators. Basically the way this means is above this green line is oversold, below this yellow line is above here is overbought, below this yellow line is oversold. The Keltner channel. This basically measures trading. Is I think the kind of reasoning behind the Keltner channel is that basically what it tells you is this indicator tells you that most trading happens most time. I forget the exact percentage. Trading is happening between these lines. When it's outside of it, like if it's outside of the Keltner channel above, then we could be looking at overbought. If it's below it, oversold. We do also want to look at creating support and resistance lines. Now, this market just opened up, so what we want to be looking at is kind of older charts to kind of see how the market's been moving, which will kind of help us out. But anyway, so back to the money amount, 70%. So basically right now, I can choose a time frame, say in 2 minutes. I think that Euro is going to finish above. See, right now it's at 8.79. I think Euro is going to finish above 8.79 in 2 minutes. And I want to risk $2 on that trade. Here's my strike price. And then I say it's going to finish above, so I'm going to take this green one. So basically that means at 70%, I have a 70% commission on my $2. So if I'm correct, I'll get back my $2 plus a 70% commission, which we can see right here is I'll make $1.40 profit if this trade is correct. So also you can have a little option where you turn on pocket options, built-in indicators. I keep yawning. Anyway, they're not always super like accurate, so like don't go by those indicators. You want to be looking at multiple factors. So anyway, let's take a look and see if I can find a good trade to take. Let's look at USD JPY. Most of the charts are kind of look the same right now. First of all, so let's look at the currency strength meter. So JPY USD is stronger than JPY right now. We also want to look at how the candlesticks are moving. We're going to add a support and resistance line, even though the market just opened. So it's actually be better if we do this. So we're going to do and these are actually 5-minute candlesticks, just so you guys will know. Let's go to tradingview.com. You still have time, decline, offer right now. Charts. So I will say, trading Forex can be very, very risky, and you can lose a lot of money. If trading is obviously about controlling your emotions, one thing I'm learning. So this is really not me like teaching you guys anything, but I'm still learning myself, and these are just some of the principles that I have learned. So here we go. This chart, if you're new to trading, this might look like, complete just, it might look like, if you're American, it might look like Chinese handwriting and you have no clue what's going on. That's, basically the easiest way to explain it. It looks foreign to you. You have no clue what's going on right now, but this whole chart is just made up of candlesticks. And each candlestick represents a certain amount of time and market movement. So how did the market move during that time frame? So if I can zoom in on one. So right here, we can see this candlestick had a strong uptrend. But anyway, so we're going to look at it for 5 days, a week. So we could probably, if we drew a line right here, identify a little bit of an uptrend. Other than that, though, this right here, the market is moving a little bit choppy. It's not moving necessarily in a certain direction. Let's see, is this zoom in on the current market movement? All right, so right here, what we could do is we could set up a support and resistance line for this chart, and it's kind of crooked. And then we'll set up another one right here. And what makes up our support and resistance lines, if you guys aren't familiar, is basically right here, for example, the market came right here, it bounced, hit here again and bounced. So this is our support line. Basically, it just means the support line means that the market reaches a certain point and it bounces here, and it's done it multiple times. So this is where it's supporting, the market supporting right here, which means it's not necessarily dropping below. Okay, and the resistance line is the same thing. Like the market is kind of capping right there. Every time it hits that number, it's bouncing back down. So learning how to read this chart, so you can kind of predict market movements. Like the market hits up here, this is a good time, to take a a put position, because if historically the data is telling us that it hits here and comes down, unless there's some type of news that comes out that causes it to spike or something past this point, a lot of times the market, historically is moving a certain direction. It's, certain things become predictable. Anyway, so right now we don't really necessarily have any specific direction. The market is kind of moving sideways right now, which it might necessarily right now might not be the best time to trade. I'll still probably end up taking a trade just to show you guys. So this just went to OTC, so we're just going to delete this one. So I guess that one is out. Let's see, something else should have opened up. Let's click this one. And I'm not really concerned about the currency pair per se. I don't really mess with ones that are at like 50% because I don't really want to that's just too much risk for me. I prefer to trade when the commissions are like around 70, 80+%, because that means I have a chance of making more money. All right, let's see if we can find a decent currency pair to trade. All right, so we can see this line is starting to push down. It's trading outside of the Keltner channels, and also their little indicator saying it's down. But let's take a look at the currency strength meter. And this is just certain factors we look at. This doesn't guarantee you'll have an accurate trade. because the market might not move in the time frame you expect it to. So Audi JPY. So Audi is way stronger than JPY right now. We're having a downtrend, but let's see on 3 minutes if it's still. I'm gonna wait. I'm not really super comfortable right now taking a trade on this, even though the strength is stronger. It's saying push down. I would say maybe in 3 minutes it's still gonna go down. What we'll do is, guys, we'll go ahead and take a 3-minute trade for a put, just to show you guys what a trade looks like. But honestly, well, let's see if we can find a better position before I take this. I'm gonna take a very small amount just to show you guys kind of the how the platform works. You can make really quick money in this, but at the same time, you could lose a lot of money if you're not careful. So you want to, don't overtrade, stuff like that. I have a whole list of rules written down for trading. And if you don't follow them, you will get screwed. Trust me, guys. I have screwed myself so many times by not taking smart trades. And the current time right now, as I'm doing this, is 7:20 p.m. As the night gets later, so probably around like 10 o'clock will be a better time for trading. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a trade for you guys for the sake of this video, so you can see an example. And I will resume this video again at around like 10:30 to show you guys some trades I think will be more accurate versus right now, since the market kind of just opened back up. It's looking a little bit choppy. Let's see if I can find anything decent out of these. So I really don't want to, my options are limited. I don't want to trade anything that is like 61%. Doesn't really excite me, but USD CAD. So USD is stronger right now than CAD. It is at, I'm gonna look at the last 3 numbers too when I say this. So we're gonna look at these last 3. So 131. Their indicator is saying plus, but like I said, you can't really go by that. USD is stronger. It shouldn't push down a whole lot. It obviously, I would say right here, we draw a line. We have our first resistance line. Let me drag this up because it hit this spot and bounced down. Now let's go look at the actual chart for USD CAD. Okay, so in 5 days, so we see a little bit of an uptrend right here. We had a spike back down, it tanked, and now it might be starting to bounce back up. Let's look at it over a month period. So in a month, we can see a clear downtrend for USD CAD. So overall right now, we see that, it's a downtrend in a month. In a week, we sort of see something. If we drew a line right here, let's actually grab one just to see our trend line. Let's start right here and come up. We're just going to cross some points. This isn't the best trend line at all, but you see it's going up that way. Now it's headed back down. And let's just see in the day how it's moved. Here's some better look at the candlesticks. All right, let's see if we have anything right now. All right, it's saying 3 minutes. It's calling for a put. Now it's switched. All right, guys. We're going to take a $1 trade. And we're going to see the market is going to push down. This trade is probably going to be inaccurate. I probably won't finish in the profit, but we'll see. Taking a little risk for you guys. All right, so right now, if I move myself out the way, we can see that my position right now is profitable. So I'm going to make $1.61 if this position stays negative. So being that I called for a put, I'm 6 points into profit, which means that my position I got in at is 135. The market has dropped to 121. So it dropped below. So my prediction right now is accurate. But right now it means nothing because we literally have 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. And the market could easily push back up in 2 minutes and 21 seconds, making my position expire, out of profit. So that's something to keep note of. So whether this position finishes profitably or not, I really don't care. This was kind of just to show you guys an example. I like to take better positions. I like to take a position once it is either hitting a support line or hitting a resistance line or a support line, because those you can make. I would say you can make the most accurate trades if you combine in the factors of look at the currency strength, combined with the support and resistance lines, combined with these 2 indicators. so of Keltner channel and the stochastic oscillators, you can make a more accurate trade. And it's a lot more predictable, especially like I said, if you're trading during regular hours. OTC doesn't really follow those rules. So sometimes you'll do your analysis and still be in the market will still kind of play you. So we have 1 minute left until this expires. And if it stays this way, if it stays moving like this, we'll stay in profit right now. But like I said, a lot can happen in this time frame. So with this platform, you do want to be very, very careful. Because of the fact that you can make quick money, I could literally double this account in 3 minutes if I wanted to, or even a minute. And the way I would do that is literally because you can control how much money you risk, right? So I can take a trade up to $1,000. And if I want to take a trade above $1,000, I just take multiple trades at $1,000. But that's the cap per trade. So right now, if I wanted to, I could have risked $30. And on $30, I would make that still the same 60%. So yeah, you can really double your account, triple it, quadruple it in the day. But that is very, very risky and not smart because if you're doubling your account, that means you're risking nearly your whole account to make a trade. And that's an easy way to go to zero fast. Now, I might do a little challenge once I get better at this at starting from like $1. I've seen it done before. And, I think this one girl, I forget her name, but she grew her account from like $1 to a few thousand in a matter of like a couple of days. Now, the only way you do that is if your trades are super, super accurate. The chance of you being that accurate is not likely. So, guys, with 4 seconds left, we are good for profit. So, here we go, guys. You guys just witnessed me make I just earned $1.61 in 3 minutes. So cool. So you can see some other trades I took today that expired profitably and some didn't. Obviously this is about, being right more than you're wrong. But anyway, guys, so in 3 minutes, I made $1.61 for my computer doing nothing. That was just a light trade for you guys. Luckily it finished where, we thought it did. So we took an accurate trade. Unfortunately, it was only at 61%, so we can make more money. So just pay attention if you ever try this platform out to trade it. There's certain times that are better than others, like early morning Eastern Standard Time, like I would say like 6 a.m. The market I think is a great time to trade. And then like I said, I'll be trading again tonight at like 10:30, maybe 9. And let's see if we can find maybe one more decent trade to take. I keep yawning. Maybe I need a nap, guys. I might need a nap. Let's see. So right now we can see right here, this is looking like a bit of a downtrend is forming. But the market, like I said, this chart doesn't tell us much because it only started at, I'm not sure what time this is representing, but probably whenever the market opened, this is probably maybe an hour worth of trading time. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So this is a couple hours of trading time. So the market probably opened at about maybe like 5 today. Alrighty. Let's see. Audi USD. Let's see who is stronger. So USD is a little bit weaker than Audi, but not much. So right now we're looking at a bit of a downtrend is forming. Let's see if I'm gonna move my face back over here, and we'll take a 2-minute trade. So if I take a dollar trade and it finishes inaccurately, then basically my profits from the last one is just canceled out. Or I could take a $2 trade, be a little more risky. One of the things you want to keep in mind is never risk more than never take a trade that's the value of more than 3% of your account. If you do that, you'll play a smarter game. So let's just take a dollar trade, and let's just say let's take another 3-minute trade, and say in 3 minutes is going to finish less. Now this very well could go up, but I just want to show you guys another example. I don't really care whether it finishes in profit or not. It's just $1. All right, so right now here's an opposite scenario that you guys can see. So right now I took this 3-minute position on a put. But you can see this position has spiked a little bit. So now it's 10 points into profit. So if I would have called for a call, obviously it doesn't matter what it's at right now. It really only matters what it's at expiration. Because during whatever time period you'll select, it'll go down. So sometimes for a minute of that time frame you select, you'll be in profit. And then for the last 2 minutes, you won't be in profit. And then maybe the last 30 seconds, it bumps you back into profit. So there's going to be a lot of fluctuations during this time frame. So this is another great example. Right now, we're just kind of learning together. It's just showing you guys some things. We're not really focused on whether we profit or not because, right now, this isn't the best time to trade. I just kind of want to open you guys up to, just another opportunity. So you can see it dropped a point. I don't want to hold you guys for 2 minutes just watching this trade. So we will pause this video. And when it's down to the last 30 seconds, we'll resume and see where we're at. All right, guys. So as you can see with our last 19 seconds, we have gone 10, 15 points into profit. So this is about to be another great call on my part. So you can see this position will, in fact, expire in the profit. So we now made another $1.66. And this might not seem like a lot of money, guys, because right now, obviously I'm taking small trades. So a dollar trade to you might not be exciting, but we just made, $1.66. $1.66 plus $1.61. Let's see what that comes out to. Let me do the math real quick. Plus 1.61. So we just made $3.27 in 6 minutes, right, from our computer. Now, once again, this is not a lot of money, but I want you to understand, if we had $60 in the bank account just sitting there, we would not make $3 and some change on that money sitting in there at a count rate of, like, say, the average savings account value, I think, might be like 0.01 or 0.001. It's very, very low. So, but we just made, a little gain. Let's actually see 60% times 0.2, actually $60 times 2% is $1.20. So 60 cents times 3% is $1.80. So we just made a 3% growth on our account within 6 minutes. If we could do this daily, compound interest would really add up over a year's time frame, and our account would be worth a lot more, right? So right now, reality, if we were smart, we just took our account from like $65 to 67.28, whatever it was at, I forget. But anyway, we made a little bit of growth, and if we were smart, we took 2 good trades that worked out. So our account is now grown by our 3%, which is what we want to aim for daily. So right now, the smart, non-emotional trader would stop trading right now because I've already made my daily gains. Now, if you want to be very risky, you can keep trading and trading. I could do $15 trades if that would excite you guys. But what if that $15 trade doesn't finish where I want it to? Now I just lost $15 in all my account growth. But the slow and steady one will actually end up winning the race. So right now, I'm actually, because we took 2 positive trades, I'm going to stop this video right here. This is it for the day. You guys seen some growth. Obviously, being that this trade's finished profitably, I could have risked, $20 per trade and made $40 profit, or however much percentage. We're at what, like 66. So we'll see right now. It will tell us. So if I would have risked $20, we would have had a opportunity at 13.2 $13.20 profit. If we took that trade twice, we would have made $26 versus the $3 we made. But high risk, high reward, right? So it's smarter to take those smaller trades and be wise. And if you have a high risk tolerance, you don't care about losing the money, go ahead and do it, guys. I have blown multiple accounts attempting this thing just by being ignorant. So I'm taking a smart trade today for this video. But yeah, whatever amount we risk is up to us. But it's better to take those small account value trades. So that way, if the trade doesn't go well, you're not at odds losing 40% of your account value off a bad trade. So guys, just be smart with this. Not a financial advisor, but just want to kind of introduce you guys into something else, a little opportunity, something you can do from anywhere in the world, make money. Like I said, and it's something you can just focus on, become good at. This is quick money in a sense. Obviously, it's very quick. And if you're right, then you make money. If you're wrong, you lose money. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll be doing way more videos on pocket options and just kind of Forex altogether. It's got me interested, and so I'm gonna keep learning. And as I learn, I want to be able to show you guys what I'm learning. Hopefully you guys will learn along as well. And if you already are experienced with Forex, leave a comment. Let me know. Comment Forex for life. Anyway, guys, see you next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.